This was seen by many in the press this week as being a top game to come to. Now, I've just said to you that I've spoken to a few neutrals there that said it was a great advert for this division. You think it wasn't?
No, not saying it wasn't a great advert. It's just we were disappointed because I thought the first half, pardon the pun, we weren't at the races. Ayr come out the blocks. We knew they would, and we told the players that after a very positive result they had last week and the week before, we said it to them that they'll be up for it, and we just didn't seem to be at the pace of the game early on. I thought the intensity that Ayr started with, the hunger they showed, meant that they dominated the first 45 minutes, of which they certainly did. They've hit the bar. Mark Ridgers had to produce 2 or 3 good saves. There's been 2 or 3 good blocks, and we just really didn't get out our own half. We were slack in possession. We were making poor decisions as to get the ball forward. Very disjointed, and to be fair, I was absolutely delighted to get in at half time 0-0. We started the second half well. The first 15 minutes, that was more like us. We got the ball down, put in good areas, started to cause problems. A couple of decent efforts, then we hit the underside of the bar, and starting to look as if we're taking a wee bit of control, and then hand a stupid goal away. One, you don't pass the ball in that area. It's good closing from young Kelly, and he takes it very well, but what Kevin Hattie's thinking about passing it to Charlie there, what Charlie Trafford's thinking about wanting the ball there and then try to turn, is just schoolboy stuff. And it handed the initiative back to Ayr, and as I say, we huffed and puffed, we threw bodies forward, we went a bit more direct. It didn't really look like we were going to get something until right at the last gasp there, when we've put a good ball in a good area and it's deflected down, a shot's blocked on the line. But had we scored that, it had been smash and grab. The best team won today. We have no complaints. Ayr were the better side, well over the piece, and they'll probably be disappointed that they've probably not won by more in the end. But as I say, we held in there, tried to get something going, but I'm sorry, today was just we got what we deserved, which was absolutely nothing.
Does the speculation about players signing contracts for other clubs or being looked at have an effect on a club when they're coming to a game like this?
Yeah, I think it can when you're in the Championship. There's no doubt that that will be the case if players are suddenly the centre of attention from Premiership clubs. They'll get a bit excited about it and they'll look at that. But what they've got to remember, and other people have got to remember, is they're contracted to us, and unless, as in the case of Caledonian, the club's going to come up with a valuation, then they're here till the end of the season, and they have to have the honesty to give us everything they've got, and I've no doubt about that. We'll get that from them. The guys that are here, there's no doubt about that. It would be an easy excuse for us to use today that speculation's upset a few of the lads, but that would be taken away from a well-deserved victory for Ayr, and I don't want to do that. I think that the plaudits today should go to the home side. They were well worth it. We knew, and we spoke to the players about it, about the magnitude of today's game. If we could come down here and keep our good record going, we could go 7 points clear of Ayr, 9 clear of Dundee, 10 clear of the rest. And all we've done today is opened up the door for all the teams around about the 28, 29 mark, that everything's still on. United will canter away to the title. I think everybody's known that for a while now. But this is an opportunity for us today to make a statement of intent from ourselves for trying to finish second by coming here and winning the game. And we apart from a 15-minute spell, we didn't look capable of doing that. And as I say, Ayr deservedly closed the gap, and like ourselves, will be fighting tooth and nail to finish up as high up the table as they can.
Well, Mark, another fantastic victory here at Somerset Park. The Highland Double, they're calling it at the moment, and it's been a long time since we've beaten Inverness in the league at all. Something like early 2000s, wasn't it? But you've come back today, and to be honest, it felt not easy because it was hard working, but it felt pretty comfortable.
I think the way the boys went about their business have been amazing. The last probably 2 months, we've had ups and downs, and we've had stops and starts throughout. But today it was Inverness. It was a focus. We need to get the monkey off our back and go and get that win, because there've been some great performances against Inverness that we've not came away. We're not even a point sometimes, and you come away thinking we've been actually excellent today. There's been other games where Inverness have dominated us for parts of the game, but today to get that win was outstanding.
There only seemed to be about, and I think John Robertson himself said, only about a 10-minute period at the beginning of the second half where they looked likely, and you seem to deal well with them even in that spell.
I think that's the thing, we're adjusting quicker now to changes of shape or the style of play teams are doing. So we're recognising that early, we're fixing it on the park pretty quick, and then we get back in the front foot. And it's so comfortable, I said to the boys and my staff at the side, because we're communicating, I'm communicating on the park. Sometimes it might feel more comfortable on the park than it does off, because we know what we're doing, our distances are good, and we're comfortable, but sometimes you're like, right, they're eating the balls, 2 or 3 long diagonals and stuff, but we're picking the times when to go and win it and when to fill gaps, and I think that's how we've had 3 clean sheets. We're making the right decisions.
Now, all of the players put in a great shift today. I think it was obvious to anyone here they're really working as a unit. But it was lovely to see someone like Michael Moffat playing out in the left here, which was a surprise to most of us. I know you've done that before with him last week. You had some of that, but he seemed to be wider for a lot of the time. But he was running like a whippet at times, and he was back defending. Next minute you saw him up there trying to help out. What were your thoughts behind that?
The thoughts have been off. I think teams have. They know where he plays, and you need the distances between their back line and midfield to be quite big for Moff to get in there and go on the half turn and get at teams. But I think teams are closing that off now, and I felt Rooney's excellent going up and down the park. Moff would match that, but I don't think he likes people getting inside and linking the game. So the thought was for Moff to be on an attacking sense, to narrow in and playing off the Aaron, and I thought it worked, especially second half when we were breaking things down and playing out. He's getting in the gaps and he's counter-attacking. He's turning like people inside out. It's great to watch Moff like that, and I said that to him there. I made a point to say that in the team talk, because I've had a go at Moff a couple of times after games, and he takes it and he knows he wasn't up to his standards, and when Moff plays, we play, and that's what I keep saying to him. He's been a brilliant player here, and hopefully he'll be brilliant for the next couple of years.
It's different watching it going forward. You've got Aaron Drinnan, recent signing up there. You're saying you're getting him to full fitness. He's looking great up front.
He's done brilliant. He's taking the knocks for other people. I mean, how many times Alan getting behind him today or running off the shoulder of people? Aaron leading the line, he's taking the hits, and young Alan Forrest and Moff and even Stevie Kelly breaking forward. He's allowing them to get onto second balls and drive past people. I just think he gives us momentum. When the game's maybe scrappy, we are finding the momentum to get forward on the front foot.
And Forrest gave you everything today, didn't he?
Alan's been brilliant today. He's good on the ball, working back, positioning, and that for me, we can talk about how good Al is, but it's the other stuff that I'm loving now, because we need this through this month, and next month will be really tough. The games are really condensed. We'll have Saturday, Tuesdays, so we all need to really work hard, and showing that attitude is brilliant for us.
And then you've got Stephen Kelly, pops up with a wonderful goal, just nicks in there when everyone thought that defender's going to be comfortable, and they didn't let him be comfortable.
Stevie's on the front foot, and I said that about the timing. He's got to finish that. It's not an easy finish. He's got the big goalie coming out, and he's just tucked it away way excellently. So it's great to see Stevie being here again for longer term at the end of the season. And we've got Jordan, because obviously the rumour mill's been out about who we're losing and who's leaving. But I said last week nobody will leave, and we'll add, and that'll be the same. We'll add a couple of players this week.
Adding another couple this week. You're tempting us again. Any hints, or are you just keeping this quiet?
Well, just keep it quiet, because you don't know if it's going to go over the line, and you're waiting on things. Things can change really quickly in the transfer market, so we'll hopefully get it done. It was a shame that Grant Gillespie couldn't get on the bench today. There was obviously it's cross borders because he's coming from Derry City. Yeah. We couldn't get it done in time, and it came in at 2:05, so we missed it by about an hour. But it'd be good to get Grant involved in the squad as well. Now,
we're usually talking about injuries. Squad beginning to get rid of them just now?
No, not well. It is better than what it was when I first took over. But we've got Murray. Sorry, Moff. We've got Murray and Geggsy about for a couple of months. And young Murdy, so it's just the same. We don't want, hopefully that'll stay like that, and if we add players, then we'll get up to like experienced players, probably get up to 15 again, 16 players.
Well, I think you can go home and celebrate tonight. I mean, that was a really good one, and all the press around here were saying this was a massive game today, and you dealt well with it.
Yeah, we did, and it's credit to the boys, because we knew this was a chance to stretch the league a wee bit and get closer to Inverness, which is the aim, to push up the league rather than worry what's behind us.